Hi, welcome back to Shannon's Plants Planting Time. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. And today's video is going to be about things I thought I would never have in the planty world when I first started. So it's going to be kind of a short video because I can't go on and on about these things, I don't think. But number one is I never thought that I would have over 150 something plants, maybe more. When I started with just a couple of plants, I never thought that it would grow into this big thing that it is. And I am extremely happy that I discovered this hobby. It has fulfilled my life so much. It makes me happy. I have stuff to do. I love taking care of my plants. I love watching them grow. And I just really love it. And I don't plan on stopping at 150 something plants. I would like to grow way more and get way more. Maybe trade out some because space is limited. So yeah, that's the first thing. I never thought I would have 150 something plants when I started out with 2 little plants, a snake plant, and a ZZ plant. Rest their souls. 2. I never thought I would have a dedicated plant room. I never thought that I would need a dedicated plant room. And yes, my plant room is small, but today I did some work on it over here, and I just think this setup is so pretty with this desk and the plants, and I'll show you something up there later on. And I never thought that I would have a dedicated plant room. So I'm super excited no matter how small my plant room is, and I'm just super stoked about it. I have dreams to enlarge it so that I no longer only have a north facing window, but yeah, I just never thought I'd have a dedicated plant room, never thought I'd need one. So, I also thought that I would never have a YouTube channel. Now granted, my YouTube channel is not that popular and it doesn't have a lot of views, but I am working really hard to make it happen. I am putting out 1 video a day, and I am hoping to make it into something. I don't know what. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't have to happen, because I enjoy making the videos. And if one person watches 1 video and gets something out of it, then that's good enough for me. So yeah, I never thought I would have a YouTube channel about plants. I never thought I would have business cards. I got some business cards printed up with my YouTube channel on them, and the Shannon's Plants Planting Time, and I really need to start passing them out more, but it's just easier than when I get in a conversation with somebody about the plants and saying, can I text you my channel or my URL or whatever. It's just easier to whip out a card, and I think I have them, well, put them in here. Yeah, it's just easier to whip out a card and be like, boom, here's my channel. Watch it, please. You know, I never thought I would have a need. I've never had a business card, and so to me it's super exciting. And I never thought that I would have successful propagations. When I first started, I tried to propagate everything in the yard, and in the house, and they all failed. So I never thought I would have some successful propagation. And here is a total example of a successful propagation. It is obviously a Monstera deliciosa, and it has one leaf coming in, fixing to unfurl, and it has another baby leaf coming in right here. And I have several of these. I never thought that I would have a successful wet stick propagation. And here's another Monstera, and this was a wet stick propagation. So yeah, when I started, I just thought I couldn't do that, you know. I was amazed at the people who could, and I watched a lot of videos on how to take care of plants and how to propagate and stuff like that. And now I have a whole laundry room full of propagations and just little propagations everywhere on my shelves and everywhere, and I love it. I love, you know, trying different substrates to propagate. I love the joy that you get when you take those babies out and see roots. It's just a wonderful feeling, and I just never thought that I would be able to do that. So yeah, I'm just super proud of myself, and I know a lot of you are thinking, well, propagations are easy, but you know, I mean, at one time they were hard for all of us. So, because we didn't know what we were doing, and I'm new enough to the game that, you know, I realize what I'm blessed with, and yeah, I never thought that I could have successful propagations. I never thought, back to the substrate, I never thought that I would be trying out pine. I decided to skip leca because I heard a lot of things about it, like you had to, people got tired of flushing it and this, that, and the other, and so I skipped over leca and I'm going straight to pine. I ordered my stuff off of Amazon today, and I ordered the zeolite, the lava rock, and the pumice, and I have some slow release fertilizer, the Osmocote, or Osmocote, I don't know how you say it, and I've got to look into it deeper before I start with it, but I'm super excited about trying it out. Because, I mean, I know it would be expensive to put all your plants in it, but I am tired of fungus gnats. So, and there's especially some plants that I would like to try in there. Some of my more expensive plants. But it won't be the first one that I try in pine. So, don't think I'm that stupid. I never thought that I would have a plant infirmary. I made a whole video on this. I used to think, you know, a plant would die and you throw it out. Because, I mean, duh. You know, plant ain't doing good, I always just chunked it, you know. Bought another one. That's when I was, you know, pretty much just buying peace lilies, and if it died, it died. And I had no feelings about it, you know. Now I do everything under the sun to save my plants. Every single one of them. I really try really hard. And I know I've had those silver swords propagating now since February. And I am so frustrated. But I'm not giving up because they mean a lot to me, and I spent good money on those, and I want to see those particular plants prosper. It's not about just buying another one. That would be the easy thing to do. But I want to make those work. So yeah, I never thought I would have a plant infirmary. I never thought that I would have plants up on the wall, on the ceiling. That is my new creation today. It is a neon pothos, and I am trying to get it to vine out over the whole ceiling. And I did a video on that today, so I won't go into it. You can watch that. And yeah, I never thought I would have a neon pothos suspended from a hook to the wall and the vines going everywhere. I just never thought about it. I never thought that I would have kokonama and, you know, just things like that. I just, you know, the decorative part of the plants, I just never thought to have in the beginning. And as I get more and more creative, you know, I want to mount my staghorn fern. Right now it's in a kokonama, but I'd like to mount it and put it on the wall. And these are just things I never thought of before. There's so many neat things you can do with plants. And so, just really never thought. Just never thought. And lastly, these are some plants that I never thought I'd have. And part of this is because of price. And part of this is because I was just flat out scared to try them. So the first one is, I never thought I would have a variegated Hindu rose. And now I do. And yes, he's little, but he's in good shape. He has good roots. He's in sphagnum right now. And the first one I got bit the dust. I'm not gonna lie, I tried everything to save that plant. Everything. And I think I still have a wet stick from that plant. I'm pretty sure I do. So I'm still trying to prop that, but I don't think I'm gonna have success with that. I tried everything with the other one, and it just totally rotted in the prop box. So I never thought, but anyway, that's not the point. I never thought I would have a variegated Hindu rose because I thought they were so cool when I saw them, and I was like, oh man, they're so lucky. I'll never have one like that. I never thought that I would have an Anthurium bitirifolium. And this one is also in sphagnum. And he's doing pretty well. He's just a baby. Just a little baby. And I can't wait for him to get big. And I remember the first time I saw this, I just thought, wow, that plant is so cool, but I wouldn't trust myself to take care of such an expensive plant. And I still feel that way about some plants. I haven't bought an alvo because, you know, that's a lot of money, and I'm just worried about, you know, being qualified to take care of it. So, yeah. Anthurium bitirifolium. I made a video about him the other day, too. And I definitely thought I would never have a Philodendron melanochrysum. I saw many videos where y'all had one, and I was so super jelly, and I thought, wow, I'll never have that plant. You know, that's so cool. Mine seems to be doing good. He's still got a little damage from shipping, and this leaf is curled, I don't know why, and then this leaf didn't make it out. It did the philodendron thing where it got stuck. I tried to help him, but I think I'll just rip him if I try anymore. But the good news is he has a growth point coming, and I checked his roots the other day and switched him into full sphagnum, and these are recycled water cups, by the way. And I just, yeah, never thought when I was looking at your guys' plants that I would one day have one as little as he is. And I also, spoiler alert, plant mail, I never thought, and I'm getting it as soon as it acclimates a little bit more, Anthurium crystallinum. I'm super excited about this plant. It's absolutely beautiful from the pictures, and I am extremely excited about getting it. And I don't know when it'll come, but I'm sure it'll be on video, me opening it and everything. But yeah, I never thought that I would have one, because again, I didn't trust myself to take care of such an expensive plant. So, and now I do. So these are the things I thought I would never have in the plant world, and now I do. So I want to take the time to say that I am very thankful for everything that I have. I am thankful to my fiance for being supportive of my hobby and not being down on me for spending money on plants. It really makes me happy. It just makes my day, and some days are frustrating, and sometimes when my mental health is not as good as it is at other times, I feel overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not always, appreciative as I should be, but I really need to step back and think, there's people who are homeless, who are just trying to get enough money to get something to eat, and here I am in a decent house, a nice house, at the beach, and I have a very good plant collection, and I have the money to spend on it. So I just want to take the time to say that I am thankful that I have all these things that I thought I would never have. So anyway, I just want to encourage you to look at your plant collection and stand back for a minute and say, hey, this is really nice. This is just really nice. I can spend as much money on one plant as some people make in a month, And anyway, I'm very appreciative. Very appreciative. So that's it for the things I thought I would never have in the planty world. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you think of this content. And I hope to see you in the next houseplant video. Bye!